Okay. Sty is worse. Probably see it. It's bad. It sucks. It hurts. I want to pop it, but people keep telling me that if I pop it, then it's gonna like leave a mark, and it can be really bad. So I'm just gonna leave it. I wanted to talk about TikTok or social media in general and its influence on people. Because let's be honest, everyone that has a phone is going to be on their phone. Everyone who has TikTok is going to be on TikTok. Everyone on Instagram is going to be on Instagram. Facebook, it doesn't matter what you use, you're going to be on your phone. And the people that say, oh, just get off your phone, lock in, you don't need your phone, delete TikTok, delete Instagram, everyone downloads it back. There's only a few certain people that are like, oh my God, I'm going to commit to this and I'm never going to like re-download it again. And even then, in around 6 months or so, they'll think they're disciplined enough and then re-download it. And then there goes the 6 months without it. I fall victim to that. So it's not even like I'm talking out of experience. I literally did the same thing with TikTok and Instagram. You have other people's influence. Everyone's like, oh, get TikTok so that, we can like share our videos and make each other laugh. And I say, oh, it's just for fun. It's just for 5 minutes so I can find the video and send it to them. And then you have a 50-day streak and 5 hours on TikTok every day. That's just how it is. That's just how social media is. And it's all about balancing it. I can have social media and it not be a negative influence if I do my work, read, whatever, cook, learn new skills, do what I want to do, but just not let it consume my life. But what I really want to discuss is its influence on everything. There's a bird and it looks very aesthetic right now. He's just like sitting there on the grass. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh my God. Anyway, like I was saying, everyone's gonna have TikTok. It's just about how you use it, I think. Because TikTok can be one of those things where, you sit on it for 5 hours a day, but it can be really funny. You can sit on it 5 hours a day, but laugh every hour, like every single second of the hour. Or you can use it for 5 hours and be depressed because you saw a sad edit and it just destroyed your day. And I think conditioning your TikTok to not realize when you're in a bad mood or a sad mood and depressed and anxious is really important, because I've found myself digging deeper holes because TikTok allowed itself to control my thoughts almost. Not like a machine or whatever, like a voice in the back of my head, just kind of like I'm in a sad mood, so I get on TikTok to like distract myself, and then boom, the most depressing TikTok of all time just popped up. Boom, rest of my day ruined because I literally became like more depressed because I dig the hole deeper. You just need to know when to get yourself out of it, when to be like, okay, TikTok is really not helping me. I need to like search up a different topic, or I need to go into Instagram Reels because Instagram Reels is funnier, or there's different stuff that's not gonna make me dig the hole deeper. But it takes like willpower. You can't just, everyone falls into like the deep state of TikTok and they kind of just like sit there and scroll for 5 hours or 3 hours or 2 hours or even just an hour. That hour can be so precious because whether it's in the morning when you first wake up or before you go to bed, even in the middle of the day, it can really destroy your workflow or your thoughts for the rest of the day. If I were to wake up and let's say I had a bad dream, made me sweat, I even like sat there for 5 minutes and just thought, just like stared up at my ceiling and just thought for like 5 minutes. And I get on TikTok and boom, funny shit, like funny ass videos. I'm laughing. I'm gonna get myself out of it. You know, it's only gonna take me 15 minutes, 10 minutes to get myself completely out of that bad mood that started. Or I can open up TikTok and see the craziest depressing reel of Anakin Skywalker, and it literally just, and Padme? Yeah. And it just soul crushed me. And then boom, for the rest of the day, I'm basically in a bad mood. You know, there's levels to it that I think more people need to understand and put it into perspective, that it can really change your life. It can really change your day. It can change your week. You know, it can influence ideas. I think that if I didn't get off TikTok more, if I wasn't on TikTok more, or if I was on TikTok more, there you go, Jesus. If I was on TikTok more, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be posting myself as much. And if I was on that depressing side, I would probably be in bed right now in my dark ass room with no lights on, scrolling TikTok and letting it dwell inside me and not find a way out. It's the same thing when you get out of a breakup and people say, oh, you just need to go out. You need to just find a way to get out of your house, because once you're in your house, everything dawns on you. Same thing. You know, some people like me, I don't really like going out that much. I will, but that's not the first thing that comes to mind. So when I am in bed and I don't want to go out, but I still want to be happy, you know, TikTok can really help you. That funny video can brighten your mood. That video of a fucking kid falling, that shit is hilarious. That'll have me cracking up. Oh.
What are you doing?
Nobody, what? I'm on FaceTime. Sorry.
I thought you were talking to yourself.
Completely lied. What was I saying? Oh, a kid falling can really just, you know, of course, the kid is okay after all and blah, blah, blah. That can be really funny. And that can, you know, it just bring your mood up. And you need to train your brain to always have that mentality that that is what TikTok is for. Because it's not going to be always educational. It's TikTok. It's not going to be. And it's not going to, and if it is, it won't be there forever. It'll go back to the stupid shit. Or the news or whatever, fear-mongering. So just knowing that, okay, I'm sad. Going on TikTok and seeing sad stuff is not gonna help me, and I need to start seeing funny stuff. Scroll away. Just scroll. You know, you see that video of like a really nice sunset and it's just a sad song, scroll away. Don't like it, don't save it for later, don't share it, don't comment. Just scroll it until you see something funny, watch it. It doesn't even have to be fully, just like 10 more seconds than normal. Like it, scroll away. And then you'll probably keep getting funnier stuff, and that's really just gonna help you get out of that mood. I think the same thing with Instagram. I mean, I'm mostly on TikTok, so maybe Instagram's the same way. I don't really get sad stuff on my Instagram. It's mostly funny stuff. It's mostly just friends. Because let's be honest, you're gonna delete Instagram and TikTok for a week, think you're doing better, and the first day you get it back, it's gonna be like, oh man, I missed this. Boom, 6 hours. If you can just get out of it every day a little bit more, I think that'll help you more than just completely deleting it and then falling back victim to it a week later, a month later. Everything in excess is what I like to think about, because it can be anything, you know. It can be video games, it can be, when I say everything in excess, it can be coffee. You know, too much water is apparently bad for you. Who fucking knew? I thought water was like the greatest thing ever. Too much sun, too much water, too much sun, too much games, too much TikTok, too much coffee, too much tea. Everything has its negatives, and if you can figure out that negative find your limits and just get better every day, I don't think there's a need to delete TikTok, or don't think there's a need to delete Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Because everyone needs an out every once in a while. And going monk mode, locking in completely, and getting rid of all your friends, that's not going to help you. It might help some people, and it might be the gateway that you need. But for me, a 17-year-old kid with a horrible attention span and hates school, monk mode isn't it. Deleting TikTok isn't it. Deleting Instagram was not it. You know, I found stretching in the morning, that helps me. I stretch in the morning, drink some water, and then I'm on TikTok for 10 minutes. You know, I cancel out the good and the bad. Because if I were to say, oh yeah, I'm just going to get off TikTok in the morning, let's be for real, dude, it's going to take a while. Now, my goal is to eventually get off TikTok and wake up, stretch, water, boom, out the door. But, I mean, you wake up early enough, you have the free time, you know that, oh, I'm good. I don't have to study, I don't have to shower yet, blah, blah, blah. I can shower at night. Whatever the excuse is, it doesn't matter. As long as you can regulate it, where it's not controlling your life, it's all good. Yeah. Point of it all, just don't let social media dig a hole deeper than it needs to be. Let it help you and not destroy you.